So we'll try and keep them out of areas we don't want them and keep them in areas we do want them. It does actually help. It did not go all the way up. Yes, it did. What am I doing? And then down. And over and up. Okay. That's all of the spots. Woo, Morian. Uh-oh, we have our first Fey Mood. Stoneworker's Workshop. So far he's gathering things. What all are you gathering? Lots of gathering. Oh, you're working, so I guess you found everything. That's nice. First Fey Mood. So our first artifact. Oh, and I have 20 population. I need to make a manager's office. I forgot all about that. Okay, kitchen, brewery, farm workshop, butcher, tanner, fishery. Okay, not over there. You can go over here. Nope, not a blueprint. Nope, I'm failing at life. Go there. Get rid of that. Come on, go make my manager's office. Because I forgot all about that. We're not going to have any new work orders get set up correctly. I don't, well, or maybe it's you have to get 21? I don't remember. It looks like they've set up our current stuff, but put a door there and a table. Give you a little chair. At some point we will have chests and we'll stick one in here for you. And let's make that an office. And then we want it to always be for the manager. Uh-oh. Zugler Shagogedler, I have no idea how to pronounce that last name. Stoneworker has created Sholadzidnug, a petrified wood figurine of Dusum Worshipadize. He offers it to crystal boulders. Nice. Petrified wood figurine. That is a expensive figurine. Okay, manager, go there. Does that have everybody, all of our nobles happy? Yes. Let's go look at this figure object. Huh. Are those other artifacts that are already here from? No. We just know about them. Okay. Yeah, the little figurine guy. Nice. Sorry, got distracted. This is a petrified wood figurine of Dukem Worshipadize. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. The item is a masterfully designed image of Dukem Worshipadize, the dwarf and dwarves, in petrified wood by Zugler Shagogedler, something like that. Duship Worshipadize is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Dukem Worshipadize to the position of king of the Crystal of Furnaces in year 1. Oh, this was like our first king. It is encrusted with rectangular petrified wood capuchons and encircled with bands of durian wood. I hope the durian wood doesn't smell bad like the durian fruit does. This object menaces with spikes of petrified wood. On the item is an image of a rice plant in petrified wood. It was going so well till we got to the end there and they threw in an image of a rice plant. Why? Our noble king, unless he was started as a rice farmer or something, then that would make sense. He's either dead or retired though, because we have a queen now. Oh, and we can get working on our dining hall / tavern. Go back to the bedrooms. Okay, we want to get these engraving. And this needs to be microline flooring. Same thing there. And then quick fort the bedroom. We'll go right there. Yep, here we go. Okay. We'll actually remove that zone from the ones below. Buildings, remove. Yeah, remove those. And over here, let's see. We could get this smoothing, though at a priority 2. A stray cat has adopted a dwarven child. Aww. Uh-oh, we need jet. Okay, let's head back down here. Okay. We had... Oh, I did not do the stairway completely. Priority 1. Down there. And then we'll dig... at priority 1 to collect some jet really quick. And then how are we doing on our microline 1? Let's also do it a priority 1. But we don't need to dig out microline yet. Yeah. Get some hype going. I do like those little hype emotes. They're cute. Made some rock mugs. Still need jet. Come on, over here. Dig my little stairway, please. Should have done the stairway as priority 2. Okay, we have microline exposed. Tetrahedrite. So we could grab some copper. I think we still have not found any thing for iron. Let's read through our what we've struck. I'm not seeing anything though. There was supposed to be iron here, I thought. Do we see anything around the caverns? No, I'm not seeing any hematite or limonite. Oh wait, there's some magnetite. Okay, over in that corner. What about over here? There's some magnetite. Okay. We have at least a little. Let's see. Those are gems. So if we go up here, lignite, you could dig over from there. So, staircase, kaolinite, We might be skimping around for some iron. This should be priority 2. Go ahead and dig those out. So we have easy navigating around. Okay, and then we also had magnetite over here. So that's magnetite, but it's in the middle of the cavern. There might be some there, but I'm not sure. There is some petrified wood. Go here first. Up. Right there. And then we'll go down. And over. Okay. Jet coffer, so we grab some more jet. Nothing to catch in the central swamps. Lignite, carnelian, and wax opal. We did find some magnetite. Pink jade, saltpeter, wood opal, picture jasper, blue jade, rock crystal, yellow diamond, red flash opal, kaolinite, faint yellow diamond, microline, onyx, limonite. Ooh, where do we find the limonite? Let's look at the magnetite first. How did we strike magnetite right there? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay. Limonite is over here. Tetrahedrite, chalk. Ooh, chalk. Okay. We're gonna come down to this level. Where is this? What is our closest staircase? Probably right here. So, let's see. Here's some more jet. So go down one to there. Can't go there. We want to go all the way down. There's some limonite and chalk. Limonite, or microline, chalk, tetrahedrite, some limonite. Okay. We want to go right through there. I'll have to bring it up farther than I would like, but it'll work. We'll connect that area. We did not get a whole lot of jet. Rock figurines completed. Green diamonds, red diamonds, sapphires. Ooh, nice. Okay. Head back upstairs. So I would like to bring all of the workshops down here. So we might have them finish off clearing this area and get the outdoor refuse going, or the indoor refuse going. Let's see. Make that priority 2. That. Okay. Now for the slightly tricky part. Let's wait till they're digging this area. And then we have to go have them dig down from the surface. But That's deep enough. I probably need a staircase to the side. That intersect? No. Okay. So staircase up to there. That way... Wait, where'd my staircase go? There. Why aren't you turning into a staircase? There we go. So as they dig down, they can still go in and out. Because dwarves seem to be able to climb walls, and so if they've like dug way down here and don't have an exit, they will, at least for a while, climb up the walls and get out. But then they can't get back down to continue their digging adventures. Okay, we need doors through here. Expand the bedroom areas. Beds. Oop, that's the wrong one. Bedroom. Or put beds there. If I could click in the right spot, that would be helpful. We want microline floors. Need a little more smoothing over here. And I'm actually going to have them come finish these bedrooms real quick. Just so we can have the rest of the people finishing up. Those are bedrooms. Bedroom right over here. And they can come smooth this area. And we can get to engraving it. We do any engraving over there? Nope, we forgot about engraving. Come on, my little engravers. Get more skilled. I need you to train. Okay, they did do that area. So, let's go up to the surface. I actually need them to come knock down that tree first. Priority 1 dig. Priority 2 dig. Priority 3 dig. And please come knock down that tree. There you go. Because we don't want miasma in the fort, but we also don't want them to have to trek all the way up to the surface to go dump their garbage. That is inefficient use of pathing and time. That over there. Have that watching off to the side. And how's this going? What was I looking up? Nothing. I was just having them dig. Okay, that's dug. That's dug. They're working on this one. We'll change it to priority 1. And then this level to priority 2. priority 3 because we want them to go in order, otherwise cave-in disasters await us. This will help us keep more dwarves inside. Oh, and we need... Where's our staircase? Staircase? Let's build a bridge over the top of you. And we also want some levers. Let's put one like right there. No. Right there, there, and there. What was that? Sorry, I led you astray, dwarves. Why are you stranded? You're literally standing to the side there. But you're on the right side of the river. I don't know why it says you're stranded. You are not stranded, guy. You're fishing. Yep, you're fishing. Okay. Oh, because the bridge got built. Never mind. You technically are stranded. I apologize. This is the... No. This is the fortress entrance. We want to link the lever, which I'm hoping I don't have to build another staircase to let them do that. I might have to. I do. Okay. How do we want to do that? We want one that we will later fill in. So we're just going to put a staircase right there. No. We'll do it there. Okay. Go fill that in, please. And I guess deconstruct that for the moment. And our little diggers over here. We're down to priority 3 on that, so we can up it to priority 1, get them digging again, and then go down until we hit where we want our floor for the garbage disposal. Saving, saving, saving. Okay. That level, and then level 30, 29, and then this will be the level they just dig out, not channel out. Spring has arrived. Let's look at civilizations around us. Where's our fort? Center on fort. We haven't made contact with anybody else yet. Oops, go back. I really wish we could zoom in the world map. Let's see, that's a mysterious lair. That's a human castle. Dark pits of hate teachers. Okay, that's an interesting name. We should love teachers, good teachers at least. The Monastery of Diamond Faint. Here's the Dark Kobold Pits. The Dark Human Pits. Dark Goblin Fortress. There we go. Though not as many goblins as there had been. We should be within range of some elves. We're definitely in range of some humans. But we might have to go announce ourselves to them. before they come visit us. We'll see. Okay, and I'm probably going to call the stream at 5 o'clock my time. Go walk the dogs, and then I'll be back on probably at 7, maybe. We'll see. I'll definitely be back on. It might be earlier than that or a little later. Not sure. Got to see when my community members are going to be on for some vintage story. Which, if you are ever interested in playing with us, just join our Discord and let us know, and you can come play on the server for us, with us. As long as you basically are kind and don't be a douche, then you can join the server. Okay. Dig, 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 little dwarves. How you doing, Sherlock? Yeah. We unfortunately have a vet appointment on Thursday for him. I thought it was last Thursday, but it was not. It's this Thursday. Okay, digging the last one here. And then we'll tell them to get a roof built on top. But we want them to do the bedrooms first, so let's go ahead and get that queued up. Nope. We do have an elven caravan already. Nice. Okay. And we want to trigger the engravers again. Let's see. Actually, let's do... This should be priority 2. Now, one question I have is, does trading with the other civilizations count towards the wealth for bringing in immigrants? I think it should, but I don't actually know that. So, grab the figurines. Just the rock figurines, though. We don't have any worn clothing yet. What else do we have that's valuable? We'll just trade some gems. Or some mugs. Mug. Yeah, let's trade away some mugs. Excuse me. There we'll put our incoming material stuff for food. We'll build the food workshops. And then we want to have storage down here. So we'll make this level open. This did not need to be priority 1. And what flooring do we want in here? I think also microline. And we'll just use the other stuff up on the surface. So, microline. And let's change our rock block work order. We are unfortunately going to use the rock salt. We do have some claystone now. We'll just go with the even uglier than Pepto-Bismol pink. That is rock salt. Channel away, my little dwarves. Okay. Aw. We had to slaughter a puppy. That's sad. We had a baby born! We have a baby girl! I think that's the first, yeah, that's the first baby in the fortress. Hello. Stinthod Naganish. Dwarven baby. That is not a very female name, and you look like a little baby dude. But that's okay. And then I wanted to check my followers list because I'm not actually seeing Pixel Princess, but I do remember that name. So I might just only be going back so far over on my OBS thing. And we want to dig out the sides here. Nope. Why is that? I don't want... Oh, I'm on the floor above. Duh. That's why it's not working. Okay, dig those out. Then open my browser for a second while my little dwarvies are digging. Look over at my creator dashboard stuff. Huh. Yeah, no, they're right there. I don't know why my activity feed is not updated. That's really annoying. It's supposed to give me the alert so I know when people fall. Let me reset the session. Because I definitely want to get notified so I can properly thank people. Inappropriate dig square. Where is my inappropriate dig square? I don't know what is wrong, but that looks like a perfectly appropriate dig square. And then up here, we want to put in a ceiling. Not out of microline. We want rock salt. Ugly, ugly rock salt. Build that, guys. Oh, and we did finish our staircase here, so let's do our bridge over there. We'll put that on a lever, and then we'll come close off the other staircase. And I forgot to go trade with the elves. Broker, run over here real quick before they leave. Because hopefully they have cheap instruments. I appreciate that you have to eat, but I really would like you to come to the trade depot. That stairway is still good. Right? Apparently not. Dig there really fast. There we go. Trade depot. Trade. What do they have? They do have a cheap guitar. Nice. Cheap pan flute, I guess you would call that. The elves are great for getting cheap instruments from. Any interesting animals? We do want to encourage them to bring animals. We're gonna buy a llama off you guys, I guess. Trade figurines. Trade mugs. Anything else you guys have that we want? Doesn't really look like it. Could grab some plums and bayberries or saguaro fruit. I'm not familiar with that one. Let's grab some plums for food variety. You guys have any cloth? No. I don't think they ever really come with cloth, actually. Puzzle boxes, other animals, barrels. We don't need any of that. So, less in the way of goblets or mugs. Let's do... Okay. How many do we need? There we go. And trade. Excellent. Let's go down to the lever. Is this now linked? No. Link lever to there and pull. So please do not catapult somebody. So nobody stand on top of the bridge. Oh, somebody's gonna get catapulted. It's gonna happen. I pulled the lever, didn't I? I think we avoided catapulting anybody. Catapulting. Okay, then we want to cover up. Let's use sandstones. So we have a couple of those. Cover up that flooring. This is not going to be our permanent entrance. It's just the entrance we have right now. In the future, we'll have these entrances and we'll bring down from the surface to them. Ugh, so ugly. I don't like that color at all. That's if we want to do surface gardening in the future, we'll dig those down. I guess we could go ahead and get that area going. Make Zephyr another farm area for the future. Since Zephyr is our farmer, at some point we might have grazers. Do that as a priority 5. Really low priority, but we might have grazers at some point. Hey, Sherlock. Coming to visit, buddy? Yeah, you're a good boy. Okay. Let's do that, like priority 3. And then the staircase. Those are already done. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to construct an upward staircase. No migrants. That's okay. We are not ready for migrants, preferably. Not opposed to them, but it is nice to have a little bit of time before you get migrants. Build those stairways up. So then when we come back to Dwarf Fortress, we'll get our food industry moved down to here and our clothing industry set up. This is our indoor refuse area now that I can set up. Import refuse, and we can get rid of our surface refuse pile. Since we don't need that anymore. Nice. Okay, and I'm going to move down temporarily. This is not its permanent spot either, but I'm going to move the trade depot over to here. Get rid of the one up top. No trader needed at the depot. Get rid of that. And I probably need to tell them to go dig some microline, don't I? Yeah, they've only got 4 left. Lignite. Microline was down here, right? Yes, right there is some. Can't do auto on that, can I? So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna do priority 4, dig V. And then we're gonna come through and clear it away from the cavern wall. We don't accidentally make ourselves another cavern entrance. Okay. That's a microline. Looks like there might be more over there. There is limonite over here, so actually I'm gonna set up a dig order for priority 5, not auto. Over there, because we want limonite, we want chalk, we want microline, tetrahedrite's okay, so everything basically over here is a good to dig area. Unless there's something random in the middle. Oh, we have a possession. We can't find the needed workshop. What do you need? What are your skills? Uh-oh. You are a blacksmith. We are not ready for blacksmithing. Okay, we're gonna do this in a real quick hurry. Smelter, blacksmith, dig those out. Then we're also gonna need some metal. Not at a super high priority, but we're gonna allow them to do that area. And we need a wood furnace. Ugh. Because they gotta make some of that charcoal before they can do the smelter. So, furnaces, we want a smelter out of microline. And we want a metalsmith out of microline. And then we need a wood furnace, also out of microline, which unfortunately I think we just ran out of. Do that one first, then that one. Wait, now you're saying you're claiming a workshop, but I haven't built it yet. You'd definitely be going... Yeah, you're not claiming a workshop, you're not moving. I don't know why it switched to saying claiming a workshop for a moment when the workshop hasn't been built.